This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, this man is the uncle of the first student killed at Columbine High School in 1999. He came to our area to challenge residents to follow in his niece's footsteps and do good for others. More on Rachel's challenge next. Good evening and thanks for joining us at FYI. I'm Ken Kara. We start with some headlines. A missing boy from Hazleton who was last seen in Seattle was found in Niue, an island in the South Pacific Ocean. According to the Standard Speaker, the FBI is now trying to get 9-year-old Billy Hansen back with his mother. Hansen's father, Jeffrey Ford Hansen, who Billy was last seen with in Seattle, is in custody and faces a charge of international parental kidnapping. In other news, Monoy City Police are investigating 2 bomb threats in 2 days. The threats forced early dismissals Tuesday and Wednesday at Monoy Area High School. According to our media partner, the Hazleton Standard Speaker, the threatening messages were discovered first in the boys' middle school bathroom and then in the girls' bathroom. The school was searched both times and nothing was found. And now an emotional presentation by the uncle of a student killed in the Columbine school massacre in 1999. This inspirational program is now making its way across the country and around the world to keep the dream of 17-year-old Rachel Scott alive. Here's Lisa Sugar.
A program known as Rachel's Challenge has been brought here to the Hazleton One Community Center and the Hazleton One Integration Project. I am very pleased to be joined by Mr. Larry Scott. His niece is Rachel, that is the part of Rachel's Challenge, and sadly enough, she was the first child killed at Columbine in 1999. A pleasure to talk with you tonight, Mr. Scott.
Thank you. Good to be here today.
You are here to give a challenge to the people who attend this presentation tonight. So first of all, tell us about Rachel and then tell us what her challenge is.
Rachel's life was an amazing life to be a young lady that was 16, 17 years old. She was the first person shot and killed the day at Columbine, unfortunately, and we really have missed her. She was a huge loss to our family, as you can imagine, and she left behind 6 diaries, and we talk about some of those things tonight with our family, and we begin to look through her diaries and begin to realize she was a lot deeper than what she even looked like on the outside, when she was alive. We knew she was a special young lady and that she did acts of kindness all the time. She was always compassionate, always nice, always reaching out to people. She wanted to reach out to 3 different kinds of people, and I talk about that tonight. Those who were mistreated and bullied, those who were new at school, and those who were disabled because they were often overlooked. And she talked about that in her diaries. And so the things that she left behind were pretty incredible for us to gather up and bring these 5 challenges that we do tonight to the audience. And to hear her story is very impacting.
What has been the reaction? You told me you've been in 13 other countries with this program, and you go through thousands of schools each year. What's the reaction from the children who see it?
First of all, their first reaction is, wow, this is, some of them knew about Columbine, some of them didn't know about Columbine. It's been a few years now, but they love Rachel's story. Their reaction is, I want to change my life. I now have hope. And we have students every day when we're out speaking in schools come up and tell us, I was going to take my own life until I saw this program. And we literally have stacks and stacks of papers from emails of kids telling us that through email and through texting. And we know of at least 7 school shootings that's been prevented, that's documented because of Rachel's story being at that school. And it's very impacting to students, and it makes them want to change their life and be a better person.
What's going through your mind when you see the headlines and we're seeing more school shootings continuing?
It's so unfortunate. We're still seeing school shootings. It goes through my mind of the people that are having to suffer through it, because we certainly did, and it's unexplainable. Words can't describe what you go through whenever you lose your students, or your school's been devastated, or your community's been devastated by a tragedy that is so unnecessary. And it's a difficult time for them, and that's what goes through our minds, is our hearts go out to them.
How can someone find out more about Rachel's Challenge if they're not here this evening?
Rachel'sChallenge.org is our website. It's a fairly big website, and it's not going to tell them the story about Rachel, but it gives them some information about Rachel. And the best way to hear about Rachel is to come and hear it at a presentation.
Is there one last thing you'd like to say to our viewers about why this is so important and why you do this?
I do it because I believe in it. Our entire family believes in kindness and compassion and reaching out to people. It's just been our family. It's what we believe in doing, and it's changed my life. Columbine changed our lives, and Rachel's story has changed my life as well. So if my life can be changed from my own niece, I know it can help change millions of other people.
We wish you the best. We're sorry for your loss, but you have really turned something terrible into something wonderful by helping so many people.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Our pleasure.
Thanks, Lisa, and to our Andy Fisher for bringing us that story. Well, we're going to take a little break, but here's why you should stick around. We'll talk with members of the District 2 Boys Cross Country Champions, the Hazleton Area Cougars in sports. And after this break, the Pines Eatery and Spirits holds its grand opening. We don't have any barbecue, I'm sorry, but we do have reaction.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Each Thursday, FYI goes in your community to talk about the Downtown Hazleton Alliance for Progress and the revitalization efforts underway. Today, the latest addition to that effort, the ribbon cutting and grand opening of the Pines Eatery and Spirits. FYI's Lisa Sugart was there.
It's a mix of the old and the new as the ribbon was officially cut on downtown Hazleton's newest restaurant, the Pines Eatery and Spirits.
A lot of people are excited about it. I mean, it's a different space. You know, because it's in this bank lobby. I guess it's different, so it has its own flair. On the flip side, we're doing enough to show the history. We have the history wall. We have all of us Sophia Bjork's paintings up on the walls. So just like it was in the original Naughty Pines. So I mean, there's a lot of both. It's new, but it's some of the old too. So I think people are coming in and excited to have the barbecues again and also see what the new has to offer. So.
The restaurant is owned by the D'Angelo family, which is also relocating its business headquarters for DBI Incorporated to the former Traders Bank in downtown. Now, the family purchased the name and recipes for the restaurant from the Bjork family, which had operated the longtime landmark known as the Naughty Pines on Route 309 for well over 7 decades.
The space really wants to be a restaurant, and with all the tenants in the building and everything, it was a decision that we looked at potentially making it something other than a restaurant. So we started just talking about it a little bit, and we decided, well, what can attract people downtown? That's what we're trying to do, make it downtown attractive and revitalize it. So we started talking about, well, what brings people, what attracts people. So we started talking about different landmarks that were here or are here. And the Pines came up, and we called the Bjork family, and they came down and met with us and thought what we were trying to do here was a great thing. So, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Next thing you know, we worked some stuff out with them, and we were able to get it open.
The addition of the Pines as a new eatery here in downtown Hazleton is one step forward in the progress of the revitalization of the city.
It's such a fantastic addition to the downtown. And Lisa, the whole revitalization effort has been this great mix of honoring our legacy and moving forward in a whole new way. And the fact that the artwork in here is from Sophie Bjork of the Bjork family, as well as the name, just the connections and the tie-in really even make it to me that more special and that more exciting.
This is going to be a ripple effect, people see people. I'm going to tell you, I've been here, and they haven't had an official opening. They've been a soft opening, and they've been jammed. And people are here that I never see downtown who are downtown now. That means they have a reason to come downtown. Prior to that, they didn't have a reason to come downtown. They do now, and it's starting to take off. And you'll see other Dragonfly opened up now. And this is going to be great for Hazleton.
Having this here is an asset for other downtown investment. Just knowing that this is here brings people in from out of town, and so we're just thrilled. We're thrilled to have it.
And while the eatery officially opened today, customers have been dining here the past few weeks, enjoying menu items from days gone by.
The first 2 or 3 times people come in, and we've had a lot of people coming in, repeating customers. And the first 2 or 3 times, of course, the barbecue is what they want to see. French fries with mozzarella cheese and gravy. Fresh cut French fries, which we do. So they're the 2 major things that people are coming in looking for.
Manager Jim Scalliott brings his experience and flair to this exciting new dining experience, which also features the cafe at the Pines.
Well, we had a very nice space out front that was not being used. So I thought, since there's so many people in the building coming in early in the morning, so we decided we would do a coffee area with hot egg sandwiches, pastries, a little grab-and-go area that's just fresh juice, fresh fruit, soda, water, things like that. That opens at 7:30 in the morning, and we keep that until 3 p.m. The restaurant opens at 11 a.m. We serve from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Monday through Friday. We have happy hour 5 to 7. And weekends, we are not opening for the main reason that we want to do private affairs on the weekends.
So if you're looking for a mix of the old and new, the Pines Eatery and Spirits is the place to be.
And what they did for 73 years, it's quite amazing. So we just hope we can, do them justice and, hopefully keep this thing moving forward. So,
reporting from downtown Hazleton for FYI, I'm Lisa Sugart.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
It was mostly sunny and 84 degrees in Miami today. Not the case in downtown Hazleton. It was cloudy and 49 in H-Town. Here's what's going to happen tonight. According to the National Weather Service, it will be partly cloudy. The low will be 35 degrees. Let's take a look at the extended forecast. Friday looks all right. Increasing clouds, with a high near 50. Friday night, 50% chance of scattered showers. After 11 p.m., the low will be 37. Saturday looks all right now. Scattered showers, the high 47. Saturday night, very chilly though. The low will be 28 degrees. A slight chance of snow showers on Saturday night. Sunday will be mostly sunny, a cool day, high of 40. Sunday night, the low will be 27. As we start next work week, we'll start up near 50 degrees on Monday. During the day, at night, we'll dip down to 33 degrees for the low. Now let's move on to our green screen. The midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers. The daily number 643. Our big four 0920. Quinto 75831. Treasure Hunt 8, 12, 13, 15, 18. Up next, we talk to the Hazleton area Cougars before they leave for the cross country state championships this weekend.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The PIAA Cross Country Championships will be held this weekend in Chocolatetown, USA. The Hazleton area Cougars, the boys cross country team, will be there. I don't know if they'll get a chance to go on the Chocolate World ride. I love going through the oven, but I do know a little bit more about the team thanks to hanging out with them earlier this week at practice. Cougars are solitary animals. You won't see them in groups, unless you're a cross-country fan. Then they come in prides, gaggles, packs, whatever you want to call it. The Hazleton area Cougars won the District 2 championship by placing runners in 2nd, 5th, 6th, 12th, 20th, 22nd, and 24th. We asked junior Matt Hauser, who finished 2nd at districts, what he'll remember most about this season.
I think it's just sticking together. We had so many races where we actually pulled together and raced together, and I've never really experienced that before, and it's a really cool feeling to race together. Clint Jones was a member of the 2012 district champion Cougar team. Last year, the Cougars finished 6th out of 10 teams at districts, and while they didn't get another plaque, they did push each other, and they planted the seeds for another run.
We really all trained really hard in the summer. We had a lot of freshmen coming in that were very good, very inspired to run, and all of us as a team decided that really we wanted to go for it, and we all trained really hard in the summer. Some of us since June all the way through the summer and then for the rest of the season.
These Cougars are close, even off the course.
The team, we're all really close. I mean, we can all talk to each other. We can all go to each other for everything. everyone's a little annoying at times, like, you know, like
brothers or
kind of like a family, yeah.
Since Hauser crossed the line before any of his brothers, he had to wait to see where they would finish as a team. Thanks to their great grouping, he didn't have to wait long.
I didn't know that we would make it as a team because I couldn't see who was behind me. I couldn't see how far behind they were. But when I found out, I was just so happy because I thought, you know, everybody raced so hard, and it was really cool.
Are you like, now I have to put up with these annoying people again because they're coming out with me to states?
Yeah, now I have to share a room with a few of them.
The Cougars head coach has them focused on sticking together as they prep for states. He says if he sees one of them, he wants to see 7 of them. These Cougars travel in groups, and Hershey may become part of their territory.
Well, I think it's a good running school mainly because of the effort that we all put into it. Jay's a really good coach, and he pushes us to the next level, but all of the athletes put in an extraordinary level of effort to get this accomplished. And I really do feel like I'm leaving it in good hands. They've got a great chance to win districts, not only next year, but even the year after that, and probably the year after that.
Now, the guys aren't going alone. Lady Cougar Stephanie Yanochko also qualified for states with a 4th place finish in the District 2 AAA race. She's a freshman, and we asked her about her first trip to states.
I'm really excited just to go out there and give it all I got, because there are a lot of girls that have better times, but I'm excited that I made it and I get to go to states and run. So.
And you're going with the entire boys cross country team. So I mean, how's the trip? How does all this work?
I get to take one other girl because I'm the only one who made it, so I'll have somebody there with me.
Who's going with you?
Kayla Schlauk. She's one of our seniors, and I think she's gonna be able to pull me through states and give me some pointers because she's ran it before. So.
The state volleyball tournaments begin next week. On Wednesday night, the District 2 AAA champions were crowned North Pocono. They will be going to states after sweeping the Lady Cougars in 3 sets. The Big HA had a big season, though, finishing with 15 wins and only 4 losses. In the AHL, the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Penguins, they said right back at you, Lehigh Valley Phantoms. The Phantoms beat the Pens in Wilkes-Barre Township to open the season, and last night, the Pens' overtime victory in Allentown moved them to 5-4 on this young season. That's sports for tonight. FYI, we'll be right back. Thursday is $1 burger night at Bottlenecks. Get a juicy 4th pound burger for only $1 all night long.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First tonight, Nescopec State Park will be holding Homeschool Education Day, and the topic will be Global Positioning Systems. The event will be held from 9 a.m. to noon on Friday, November 7th. You must register in advance for this program by calling 570-403-2006. Our next announcement, St. James Church in Drifton will be holding their Parish Bazaar Saturday, November 8th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. We'll be having homemade food, attic treasures, basket auctions, and much more. The church is located on Route 940 between Freeland and Evervale. And finally, Weatherly will be holding Terror Trail in Tweedle Park on October 30th from November 1st. All ages are invited to attend for just $3, and children 3 and under are free. Candy is given out at the end. Terror Trail is open from 6 to 10 p.m. As tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Fred J. Delachessa of drums. Mass is Tuesday at 10 a.m. in the Good Shepherd Church. Friends may call from 9 to 10 a.m. The Harmon Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. And Susan Lukanavich of Tresco. Arrangements will be announced by the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home.
You can win money for your school just by entering a contest with PPL. Melinda Stump is back with us here on FYI News 13. And you're going to tell us all about what's going on for this e-power competition that we're going to have.
Yes, we're really excited to talk about a poster contest that we have for kids in grades K through 8.
Okay.
It's an energy efficiency poster contest. So we want our kids to think about ways that they can save energy and get that down on pen and paper and make us a great poster. and we will judge them.
Okay, so Bright Ideas Energy Efficiency Poster Contest is taking place now through November 26th. So if anyone out there is watching and they do want to participate, how do they do so?
It's basically you get your child's school involved, and we have several different categories. So K through 2nd grade, kindergarten through 2nd grade, and then 3rd through 5th, and then 6th through 8th. So there's 3 different categories, and the kids will then be judged in their category. The winners of the contest will actually win $500. So the students will win $500, and their class will win $500 as well. The teacher will receive $500 to buy supplies.
And also, they'll get $50 towards an ice cream and pizza party, right?
Correct. So that's the prize for the grand prize winner of each category. Then there's also prizes for the runner-ups or the finalists, and they will receive $200. The students will receive $200.
All right, so we want you to get involved. So if you're at home and you're watching, anyone can participate. You want to get your schools involved, so go to school and say, hey, how do we get involved in PP&L's competition? Again, it's called Energy with E-Power Bright Ideas Energy Efficiency Poster Contest. It's going on now through November 26th. All the contest details are also found on your website.
Right, and you can actually go to our website. It's pplelectric.com/brightideas. And that's where you can share this with your child to take it back to their school. Or if you're a teacher, log on yourself and find out what all the contest rules are. Send in your posters. It's really, really exciting to view these posters and also to judge them. And last year I had the privilege to call the winners.
Oh, neat.
And it was so exciting to hear the kids. I had one kid in the background screaming, jumping up and down. They were so excited that they won. So I'm looking forward to calling any of you. Hopefully you win, and hopefully you submit your poster, and the greater Hazleton area will have the opportunity to have a winner.
All right, and I'm glad that PPL is incorporating kids in learning about saving on energy. Next week, we're going to talk about saving on your bills that you get in the mail or online. So join us here on our PPL segment with Melinda Stump.
Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now in News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Hugh Baker of Hazel Township. Hugh, if you're watching, give us a call right now, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Did you miss part of the show? Well, shame on you. Put yourself in timeout. I'm just kidding. We can fix this. Go to SSPTV.com and you can watch tonight's news or last night's news, whatever you want. It's all archived right there at SSPTV.com. We'll be back on Friday. It's Football Friday, Week 10. Very exciting times. We'll preview that tomorrow on FYI. Until then, take it easy, everyone.